Hi, Ronald Cram here with Delex Realty, and I want to talk to you about why you should buy a house today or right away, as soon as possible. The other day, I was on a Facebook group for real estate agents like myself, and one of the other agents said that he was actually telling his clients that they should wait, that they shouldn't buy a house right now. They should wait until prices came down. And my head nearly exploded. If you have anybody in your life who's telling you to wait until you buy a house or until prices come down, that's wrong. Don't listen to them. If your agent is telling you that, you need a different agent. Let me explain to you how this works, okay? First, number one, nobody understands the market. Nobody knows what the market's going to do, whether the market's going to go up or down or when it's going to happen. Are we going to see a correction at some point? Probably. That always happens. Is that correction going to happen within the next 6 months or 3 years? I don't know, and neither do you. Here's what we do know from history is that interest rates are going to drive the market. Prices are going up, up, up right now because interest rates are low, low, low. And when interest rates begin to come up, then prices will begin to come down. Now, when prices come down, will that make housing more affordable? Not at all. Prices come down because interest rates are going up. Your monthly payment is going to be the same when you're buying the house. But if you're renting, your price doesn't stay the same. It goes up month after year after year. Your monthly rate goes up. Let me tell you a quick story. A family came from out of state. They had recently were retired, so they were on a fixed income, but it was a decent income. They said, we can afford $2,700 a month in rent. I said, okay, that's great. $2,700, you can get a nice 3-bedroom, 2-bath house with a pool, everything you're looking for in a nice neighborhood. But you're going to buy soon, right? And they said, well, we don't know. We're thinking that we're going to wait until prices come down. And I said, wait, that doesn't make any sense. Think about it this way. If prices don't come down for 3 years, what position will you be in? Because this year, you can pay $2,700 a month. That's fine. Next year, what's the rent going to be? Well, it's probably going to go up to like $2,950 or $3,000 a month for that same house. And then the third year, it's going to be $3,200 or $3,300 a month. Will you still be able to afford that house? Chances are you won't. But if you buy, you're going to have the same payment for the next 15 years till you get the house paid off. It's much better to buy. Now, say I'm a listing agent. I don't even work with buyers. I'm not telling you this because I want you to come to me and help so that I can help you buy a house. That's not it at all. I'm a listing agent. I work with the sellers, and I get a house and I get it listed. I work with on that side of the street, right? So the issue is that when I get a house listed, do you know who's coming to me and wants to buy it? It's the investors. They're willing to pay. In fact, they're willing to pay above the asking price because they know that this is a great time to buy a house. Yeah, they'll get a positive cash flow in the first year, maybe not a lot, maybe $100 a month. But then next year, their mortgage payment will be the same, but they can charge an extra $200 a month in rent. Now their monthly cash flow is $300 a month. The year after that, their cash flow will be $500 or $600 a month. It continues to expound for them. It's just an amazing thing. Real estate is a great investment. You don't want to be a renter. So here's my advice to you. You need to make a plan and buy a house. How are you going to get there? Maybe you need to sell your truck to get a down payment. Maybe you need to partner with a buddy and buy a house together. Whatever it is, figure it out and buy a house. I want to sell the houses I list. I want to sell more of them to the homestead buyers, to the young couple that can raise their family in that house. I don't mind selling to investors. They've got a job to do as well. And I have to do the best thing for my sellers. I have a fiduciary responsibility to them to get the highest price for them that I can. But I'm telling you, the economy needs lots of people to own homes. So do that for me, would you? Figure it out, make a plan, buy a house. End of rant.